there is a little bit of a difference. Our referees today, Jamie Parr in the middle, assisted by Michael Lamb and Mike Woods, as it's Nottingham who get us underway. And launched into the air, and Ealing having an early opportunity, but the pass not quite. So Ealing taking well, finding some space on this near side now, carrying forwards more. Running into a little bit of space, just getting that offload to Campbell, who's surely in the corner. Yes, he is. And we just said it, if those passes go to hand, they will get the result on the scoreboard. And it's happened straight away.
Absolutely lovely try there for Ealing Trailfinders. Comes from a lovely offload to Francis Moore. And I was telling you, Tom, pre-match when we were off air, Francis Moore, he is so quick, that guy. And he just put on the gas, sets up Patrick Campbell, who follows him, pass in the corner, scores in the corner. First score on the board after 12 minutes.
Yeah, so you can see the replay here, just taken well, carrying forward into space, and it's just simple. A little bit of missed pass initially, and then the gas comes on. Absolutely charging forwards for Moore. Through the forwards again. Brought down to ground eventually, that ball coming through. Out through the back of the hands again, trying to find a bit of space. Charging forwards now for Nottingham. Beautiful work. Roper and Mile connecting together. And they bring the score level for Nottingham's first try.
That's a lovely bit of skill there from the Nottingham centres, and just to link up the gas, finding the gap. The line speed from Trailfinders gave the opportunity for Nottingham to break through the gap, and when they had ball in hand, bit of space up in front of them, they were going to score. And this should be a fairly easy conversion for O'Leary. Here's the replay.
Yeah, looking at the replay here, kind of came from nothing. A pod set up initially, carried forward, just saw that gap, 1 metre short now. The pressure piling on here at the moment onto Ealing. Their defence holding strong for now. Can they try and break round the corner? They've gone over, and the referee's arm is raised. It's try time for Nottingham as they extend their lead here at Trailfinders Sports Ground.
Well worked, very patient and well-deserving try for the men in blue. It just goes to show they were taking their opportunities when it cropped up, and it shows that they can score from short range as well as out from the back of the field and running tries in from far away.
Certainly does. And they're piling on that pressure. Look at the replay here. Say just that pop around the corner. This time, and time is dead. And it is chipped out to touch by Goodwin. So at half-time, Ealing Trailfinders find themselves behind on the scoreboard. Nottingham lead 14 points to 5. Ealing, though, it would have been an interesting one, I'm sure, Tash.
I think optimism is the right word to describe it, and working with the athletes, they do respond very well to positive but constructive feedback. I wonder.
They decide to try and move it through the hands, goes around the middle, it's gone backwards. Down into the corner, and it's a try.
Tom Collins.
The tackle was nearly brought down, but managed to spin through and get over the line.
My heart was going a little bit there, Tom, but so glad they managed to finish that. Maybe not in the way that they intended to. I thought they were going to drive it through the forwards, and Dykes was close. Really great defence from Nottingham here, but just finding the space out on the side, and the palm off from Tom Collins. He just spins enough to touch the ball down for Trailfinders' second try of the match.
Yeah, I'm trying to manipulate the view here to try and see in the corner. Nearly ripped the microphone out of the desk, which is...
We've given Nottingham plenty of warnings from the scrum, and Trailfinders capitalise, and that is Sean Lonsdale gathering the line out.
And straight away, Ealing make Nottingham pay, as a little pop-up to Rory Scannell to trash over that line and get themselves into the lead here for the first time in a while in this fixture. And so we have a look at the replay. Nice setup in the line out. Bring the ball slightly towards the centre of that line out. Just managed to keep the toes into infield, and beautiful footwork. And charging forward now goes Garrett. Running into space and finds it's the number 8 who's charging forwards. This time he's not stopped. It is George Timmins. He gets straight back onto the score sheet. And Nottingham have reminded Ealing that they are still out there on the field, and they have levelled things here.
Great ambition. Again, just seeing the space. I think Ealing Trailfinders were a little bit... you'd expect Trailfinders to get the ball out the back here quickly and exploit the numerical advantage in the back line.
No, they certainly will, but not after they've already got the penalty as well. Again, charging forwards and pumping those legs to drive through the contact. Now trying to find space in this outside, and it's 8 for 8. Montgomery goes over this time for Ealing. Nottingham got the score through their 8, not just 2 minutes ago. And Ealing decide what you can do well, we can do better. And they got over through their number 8 in Will Montgomery. So we look at the replay. Initially carried up, a lovely little pump of the legs to keep breaking through that contact. And then it's just trying to find their own control here in this last passage of play, you would imagine, where Nottingham are down a man before the yellow card returns to the field. Again, charging forwards, just trying to break through. The defence at the moment holding firm, but it's getting over and they do get the score. It's great work getting over the whitewash. Ealing do make the most of this yellow card and get themselves their 3rd try in this yellow card period.
Really impressive, very patiently waited, Tom. I think, it's just Warboy's very lucky there that the ball goes back there. Tom Collins trying to step, just slowly brings it down, but Craig Hampson keeps that speed of ball. Connor Oliver rushing towards the try line, good offload to Moore, but defence are reading Moore's runs now. He's being targeted by Nottingham, and I just think Trail finds an opportunity to attack.
Yeah, Tom Collins is calling for it here on the wing, thinks he has some space in front of him, but it's going down the centre of the field at the moment, carried forward from Moore. As scrum advantage is over. Collins coming in field to take that line. Beautiful work. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Just carries that line through, cuts straight through the Nottingham defence and manages to get over for their 6th try.
You were calling it, Tom. Tom Collins was waving for it out on this left wing, and Craig Hampson reads it beautifully. It's a lovely distribution from the scrum half. Good work from the forwards, but all again comes from Craig Hampson's speed of ball. Just delays.
Now show us that beautiful work to lean right across there by Lonsdale to reach that ball in the line out as a crash through the middle here. Trying to get forwards, getting 7 metres short now. Ball popped up and carried forward by Irvine. Oh, what strength to carry all the way through. And it's absolutely dived over that line. Goodness me, it was a leap forwards. And he does get over for the 7th try for Ealing.
Lovely swan dive there from Geordie Irvine, who's joined the squad off from the bench. Again, really patient. It just seems that Ealing Trailfinders have played.
Oh, and that's the end of the time to take the end there. So, been a game of 2 halves, really. Tash, haven't they?
Definitely a game of 2 halves, Tom, there, and I'm really impressed with